Today we had an incident that could have ended up being really bad. My son turned on the air compressor today, and while it was running, he he went into the house and was going to get a rag. He wanted to clean off the gauge for the air compressor, and while he was walking in the house, um, thank goodness, he had his back towards the compressor, and that's when it exploded. But it exploded and did quite a bit of damage to the wall. If you can see that, it just blew the whole wall apart, and it exploded so hard it hit the ceiling. The compressor hit the ceiling and put a dent in the ceiling. Um, the wheels came off, and here's what the compressor looks like. I think what happens is that these things get old, and they get weaker on the bottom, and over time they get weak, and then this is what can happen. But to me, it's like it doesn't matter if the valve is working or not, or if you drain the tank properly or not. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it can happen, and we are just so thankful that nobody was hurt today. But if you could see that it caused quite a bit of damage to the wall, and like I said, it exploded so hard that it hit the ceiling and put a big dent in the ceiling. And the wheels came off, and this is what's left of it. So if you have one of these tanks, just be aware that I think over time the bottoms get weak, and it can be a big, huge issue. I'm just so thankful that he wasn't hurt, because he was going in the house to get a rag to wipe the gauge off on the compressor. And can you imagine if it exploded while he was wiping the gauge off and cleaning the gauge? So anyways, in that regard, it was a good thing that he didn't get hurt.